Hello, my name is D.T.A. The main purpose of this video is to explain why I do what I do. Most of you people must not know what I can do, but in short terms, as you can see in the images right now, I can be able to change the color of the water. Recently, I was able to do this. These videos and images are from yesterday, literally. And you can see how the color of the water is different. And I can do this by basically having an aura that I awakened 1 year ago. In addition to this, I can change the things of my body. For example, dilate my pupils, influencing my blood pressure, and finally, I can make my brain and my neurons work faster, almost like if I can control my neurons and how much they work. You can see all in the images and videos that you're seeing right now, but in short terms, I can basically manipulate an aura that I awakened 1 year ago, and I can use this aura to do all sort of things in my body and into different objects. As you can see in the last images and in these images, I can be able to change the color of the water, change the color of the leaves, and all sorts of things. I awakened this energy 1 year ago. It was through a really difficult situation that I was going through. I was going through a suicidal chapter in where I thought that everything around me wasn't real. And I was, it might sound silly, but I was in a matrix. In that time, just eating like in a normal day, I noticed something different. Like if a strike have got me and I awakened something in that moment from nowhere, literally, but it was like a bliss, a divine bliss to me, and I was able to awaken this energy. It was a really difficult moment, and as I said, I maybe wanted to take my life at that time. After some time, I didn't pay attention to it, honestly. I thought that maybe was something that other people had it, indeed. But after some time, I started to feel that energy more and more intense all through my body. I have explained this many times, but basically it feels like an aura, literally. It's like if you were if you will be able to manipulate the soul that you have inside you. It's running all through your bodies, all through the parts of your bodies, from my head to my toes, and I can manipulate where it goes, and I can manipulate where it doesn't go. It feels like water running all through your body. Just imagine like if you will have the ability to manipulate your soul, is basically that. And as I said, I was going through a really hard suicidal chapter. 1 year ago, I was able to awaken it. I didn't pay much attention to it, but after some time, it was stronger and stronger and stronger. At the point, it was totally impossible to pay attention to it. And by the way, if you want to get to know more about how I awaken it, I can do a specific special video about that. But the main purpose of this video is to explain why I do the things that I do. So let's proceed with that. So why I do what I do? I will be completely honest. It feels lonely. It feels really lonely to be the only person who is able to do this. believe me, I have tried to check all through history, but there is no any kind of research, there is no any kind of information about this. Any other historic figure has not written about this. Any other person have not written about this. So believe me, at that point 1 year ago when I was suicidal and I had this realism, I wanted to literally kill myself. And at that point when I awakened this power, I really felt like I was a kind of human that should not exist in this planet. A kind of human that has something, but why the other people doesn't have this? Why the history doesn't talk about this? I really feel like I wasn't meant to be born in this planet. After some time, I just went through it, but the thing is that I feel the same thing. I feel lonely. Why other people cannot do this? Why other people seems to not know that they can do this? Why other people cannot feel the same thing that I do? Maybe even you seeing this may feel like I'm some kind of crazy person, but believe me, this shit is real. This bullshit is real. And I'm doing these videos because I'm committed to show you that this is real. I don't know what the hell is this, and I need to do much more research. Indeed, to any researcher that is interested in what I can do, I challenge them to contact me so we can do a paper together, or we can do any kind of research and we can find out what this really is. Because it feels lonely as hell to be just one person in this whole world that can be able to feel this kind of energy and can exploit it feels like bullshit. And that is the reason why I'm doing this. Because I don't want to be the only person that can do this. I know humans have this power and they can awaken it. And that will be the main purpose of why I do what I do. It's because I know that other people can do what I do, and if there is no research about this aura, this soul, as I may call it because I don't have a name for it, but if there is no research, if there is no anything, I will be the person who will put it out. I will be the person who will explain what this really is. Because believe me, this is real. This is not any kind of magic, this is not any kind of trick. Everything that I publish on this channel is totally real. And again, if any research is interested in knowing why I do this, just contact me and I will be for sure going to any kind of research lab, doing any kind of collaboration to get to know why I can do this. I can literally manipulate my body. I can change my blood pressure. I can make my pupils dilate. I can make my brain work faster. I even think that I can use different areas of my brain at the same time. And even beyond that, I can use some energy to manipulate things, to change the color of water as you saw before, and also be able to do much more. Because believe me, this is just the start. Bonus. I have this mask and my voice sounds like this because obviously I want to be anonymous. I don't want to be popular, I don't want fame, I don't want money, I don't want any of that bullshit. For me, that doesn't make me happy. It's just bullshit. I don't want any of that. What I really want is to have the opportunity to show this to humanity. But at the same way, I want to do it in a way where I am not exposed. Believe me, there is a lot of humans that may be terrified with the idea that I can show some kind of human soul and demonstrate this scientifically. No, I don't want to show my face, I don't want to show my identity. I have the right to be anonymous, and it is the best thing that I can do because believe me, I don't want to be kidnapped by any kind of government just because I can do this and they want to experiment with me, for example. And believe me, it can happen. But besides that, I don't want fame and I don't want anything of that, so that is the reason I have this mask, and that is the reason why D.T.A is anonymous. I am totally fine right now, but the thing is that